At about the 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 6 70 Lions! Go!
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Best. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's 3rd and 4.
Red, come on, set. Yellow, right, blue.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this off to Genty. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Go now. Drill green. Claws red. Black ultra. Set.
This is intercepted. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Chargers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're stopping his tracks at the 15-yard line. Bowers, the man in motion. Now, faking the give. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. So, a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll look to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ultra. Down.
Here's Genty. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Raiders.
Check field.
They'll go again with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on, set. Yellow, 40, blue, striker. Hut.
To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Yellow. Set, ready. 33, yellow. Red, yellow. Ready.
He's got his man. That's Booten. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Got his man at the 6. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to the first down. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Check, smash. Ready, ready.
Here's a designed run. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Third and goal.
Black 40. Claws red. Black shot. Smash red. Set.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders' field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are on the board just before halftime.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him. That's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one. They let him off the hook.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Warrior 70.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And we will not have a return. This one hits in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
32-yard line.
Strike 2. Let's go now. Set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's a short one, caught by Bauer. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Lions. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no. It is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there.
Ready, set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Seven Pirates. Here we go, here we go. Come next, 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Chargers extend to a 24-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They send a receiver in motion left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, they'll throw, and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Red cycle. Field black. Field blue. Set go.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Right. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. We get this complete to his tight end Bowers. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
Feathers taken in left side by Thornton. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play in this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Strike. Set. Hunt.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
You yellow.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Black, blue, striker. Green jack. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 31, Raiders 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Deputy. 19 Charger.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Chargers,
they get 22 yards there. And the Chargers have the first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. The Chargers get set to kick it away. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set. Let's go now. 60 red. Red, cycle. Needle blue. Blue striker. Hunt.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let one go, looking for Miles. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19. Trap 50, trap.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's in! A down Charger. Now offering for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Field, black. Blaster, 6. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Come on, go red. Set. Black, red, yellow. Set,
They'll throw out of the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Warriors 70, ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
70 Lions, Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Chargers will add one more onto their big lead.
Raiders 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's about 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Right, 10 black. Blue. 10.
Rolling right, it's taken in. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Vegas.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Blue, green jack. Hut.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Trying to get it to his tight end, drop balance. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Yellow, 43, slide blue. Red, cycle. Drill green. Cut.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That is a big play for L.A. 36 yards.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Chargers add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Black shot.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Dog red. Here we go. Set.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on. Set. Right. Foot stick. Mega.
Receiver in motion, headed left. He'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and a long way to go.
Set. Ready. Blue 32.
To the left side, it is caught by Miles.
Pass on third down.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready?
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Chargers stretch things out even further.
Chargers 59, Raiders 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return is Tucker. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They continue.